Wow. Mic up, mildly qualify.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool thing that we are.
It is. On Desert Highway Radio. I should do like a deep country voice, like the Sam Elliott. You're listening to, that's not even a desert. But it's too fast.
What?
Well, howdy, you're listening to the Desert Highway Radio.
That was Sam Elliott. Holy cow, that maxed out every level I have.
Dude, episode 6. We've made it this far, boys.
I like that you're counting.
Yeah. I don't know how to count, but Tommy said episode 6 before it started, and doggone it.
I don't have much to share in the way of like audience collaboration because I didn't post any results from our bracket. They heard the results of our bracket.
Yeah, way to do your
You
job.
didn't
Yep.
post on Reddit?
No, not really.
I love when we listen to Reddit.
Oh, it was fictional dads. I mean, I can post those results and like see for next step, but like it's a lot easier if like they're voting on like who had the best list, but we all just did up bracket.
No, you know what Tommy
you're
was
right.
You know what he was too busy doing? 66 freaking pages of Stephen King books.
That is
Boring.
correct. So
Something else you can catch on Desert Highway Radio. Yeehaw!
he's correct. On Desert Highway Radio, releasing at some point within the next 5 days, so I should probably stay late and record it, is the Stephen
Your wife's
King
going to
book
love
ranking.
that.
She can get over it. The Stephen King book ranking. It is a 66-page script. Now, I will say, I did post on Reddit about that. Just as simple is the same update I posted on the other social media is just about how, hey, I finished this book ranking. It's going to come out at 66 pages. Do you want to know how many views those posts got on Reddit?
Probably a lot.
Collectively over 100,000. So
What?
yeah, one of the posts made it to 60,000. The other one's a little over 40,000. And
you get
then
a lot
some
of,
of them
like-
were like mid-thousands. So,
A lot of comments or
oh yeah, no, enough to where I turned off Reddit for a while.
Really?
So it was good. It was all positive stuff. The only
Yeah.
subreddit that was really crappy about it was the r/literature because they don't consider Stephen King literature. But all the other ones were great. And no, I'm looking forward to it. I have a lot of people ask for the link, so we will post that. Nick saw something funny, so he's going to tell us about it right now.
In section 2, I found my weird news story.
Oh, okay.
And I read the headline. I was like, I don't know if that's weird enough. And then I read the first sentence, and I was like, nope, there it is.
yeah, that clears.
But yeah, that's the only real update I have on that field. Now, I will say, Superman has now crossed over $600,000 at collectively
Are
domestic.
we in the
and
pop
worldwide.
culture news section of?
Yeah, it's
section
segment
one?
one.
Okay.
Now that, just to give you guys an idea as to how much of an absolute shift change this has become, Marvel released 3 movies this year: Captain America, Brave New World,
Didn't even know it was happening.
Fantastic.
Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four. Not a single one of those has even come close to Superman. Which, I mean, if you look at this, shoot, it's six years ago,
Yeah.
when you're kind of heavy into the Avengers MCU stuff. I mean, that unheard of to have a DC film beating 3 Marvel films in a year.
We've got a
That's
full
nuts.
flip going. It's almost like Marvel ended the last cinematic universe and then was like, crap, we don't have another plan.
Well, it definitely seems like that. I mean, shoot, after Endgame, it's like they threw everything at the wall to just see what would stick. And again, you get movies like Shang-Chi, which I thought was good, but it was a little out there. And I don't know.
And also, how does it tie in with everything?
That's the thing, too. Like the Eternals, prime example. I never watched the Eternals one, but I know that it introduced like some heavy lore stuff from like Marvel's comics. And then they just have not touched on it at all. And it's like, well, you're not going to have a very strong phase 4.
I want to say 4.
Yeah, if you're just throwing everything out
But
there.
also, it's like DC was like, hey, we're about to launch a whole new cinematic universe. Let's do it with our title character, Superman. And Marvel's like, we're about to launch a whole new cinematic universe. Let's pick all these C-level characters and see which one people like the best.
Yeah.
You want to know my life on Saturday, right? So we had the overnight on Friday. I'm tired as hell. I slept like 3 or 4 hours. I'm with Joanna and her parents that night. And they're like, oh, let's buy a movie to watch, So I'm like, all right, my vote's F1 or Superman.
That's a great, both great choices.
And you know what freaking movie they decided to pick?
Oh, no.
Jurassic World. I'm like, I'm just going to sleep on this couch. And then I would wake up once in a while, watch like literally the crappiest scene I've ever seen, and then just go right back to sleep. It was terrible.
I mean, I don't even know if I can call it a disappointment because nobody's expecting Jurassic World movies to be good anymore. But my God, that one was like borderline unwatchable. I will not watch that movie again.
It was a cash grab.
It wasn't even a good one. I mean, well, it was in terms of it made the money. I'll give them that. But like, gosh, what a movie that appealed to nobody, in my opinion. I mean, the weird kid subplot, like, we don't need it. We're here to watch dinosaurs. I do not need to watch this family try to make it through the jungle. They're not interesting to me. What would have been interesting if you really, turned it on its head and that kid gets eaten halfway through? Like, kill the 5-year-old. I'm sorry, but at least it's more interesting.
In the trailer, I thought they were going to.
Oh man, they definitely like tee it up, but like you could tell from the vibes of the movie pretty early on, like, okay, only main characters are going to live, and we know exactly who those are. So,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it was boring. That's the bummer thing, right? Like at no point in time should a movie about dinosaurs be boring. I mean, it's dinosaurs.
But they keep making them, and I think that's the problem.
Yeah, they get worse, man.
My brother
Worse
just
and worse.
texted me his work is currently flooding. He'll be home late.
Dang.
Tesla.
I don't live with my brother. I want to preface that. It's just
Sucks
a
to
family
suck.
group chat.
He's like, I want to make that very clear.
He's been on the show. You guys know this.
Yeah. He's
Well-
our guy who's obsessed with the world traveler, whose name I've spaced.
Something Gap.
Darian's Gap.
Darian's Gap.
That's not his name. That's what he had to pass over.
Close enough.
Super Troopers 3. Thoughts?
I saw
They're
that,
making a third?
Yeah,
And a third.
because there was a casting announcement for it. I don't remember who it was. I still have not watched the second one.
So as much as I want to hate on the fact that they're doing a third, the second one was actually really good.
See, I
So-
Was it
never
really?
saw
That's
Yes.
the second time I've heard that.
Yeah.
So I might.
So
Go
I will give this a shot.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've literally only seen the first Super Troopers once, and I was really young, and I do not remember much about it.
It's phenomenal.
I know that they had that TV show Tacoma FD that I
Yeah.
don't know if it was good or not. It was on True TV, so that
It
doesn't tell you
technically
much.
wasn't. It's raining. Isn't that nice? It technically wasn't a Super Trooper show. It just happened to have
all the actors.
pretty heavy crossover on the
something like
cast.
that. Yeah, Tommy.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying, like in terms of their comedic, they haven't. Those actors haven't done much.
No.
Yeah.
That's why it's like,
No, they're good at playing goofy first responders.
good on them.
That's their thing.
What
I
a
remember
shtick.
watching that when I was like, I had to have been like 13 with my dad, and it was just hilarious.
Man,
I don't know if that's
remember-
really a movie you should be watching with your kid.
My dad watched
12 years old, but hey,
oh god,
There's nothing wrong with that movie necessarily.
Revenge of the Nerds. That's
you
the one
don't
my
like
dad watched with me,
shenanigans.
and he's like, "Son, you're gonna like this part." It was the panty raid part with all the tits. He's like, yeah, "Pretty cool stuff, huh?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, that's top tier, man, top tier."
Ladies and gentlemen,
Whoa, is this
boys
a guy?
and girls,
an announcement of the evening.
please welcome to the podcast booth, Mr. Tommy Gutierrez.
Hey,
Wow.
he's only 20 minutes late this time.
That's
know.
Round of
crazy.
applause, buddy.
Absolute piece of crap. Man.
What? Damn it, Tommy! Was there sheep in the road? I swear to God.
He smells great.
Only Tommy would know that inside joke.
Is it because he has sex with sheep?
That's exactly what it is. I had to make sure everyone was turned out.
Now,
Oh my God!
before I forget, Matt, you told me to remind
yes,
you. Okay, so go
yes.
ahead and set it up.
All right, we really need you to do the impression of Galen that you do because I told him it was coming, and he's like, "You better not," and I was like, "I have to tell
Oh, he's
him."
gonna be heartbroken, huh?
So, local listener, Galen Moore.
Yep.
Apparently, Tommy Gutierrez does a really good impression of him. So, Tommy, please, when you have a second, we'd love to hear this.
Galen, I'm gonna break your heart. Forgive me. It was a long time ago. Galen was much younger. We were sitting in the
setting
shop.
the scene.
My buddy's girlfriend was there, who was like a sister to him. And he comes up and he goes, "I wrecked my bike so badly." And I turned around like, who is this 98-year-old lady regaling us with this tale of her injuries? And I'm staring at him, and I was like, what is this? And he gave such a specific number on how much it cost to fix his bike. It was very odd. He was like, it was $216.34. I was like, okay, man, that's very spot on. I don't doubt you. But it was tremendous, and that was my first meet with Mr. Galen Moore.
Wow. Thank you very much for that.
It was tremendous. Incredible family. I love them all.
All right. And as time would have it, we've got Tommy with us. He'll be joining us for segments 2 and 3. We've got a fun game. And I will address one thing, although it's not necessarily through Reddit. If there is one complaint I get religiously about this pod, it is why the hell is Matt Phillips on there when he does not watch movies or TV shows? I said, I don't know. I don't have a good answer for it. He was there. He had a pulse. We needed somebody.
Yeah. Tommy wanted me.
And so I told Matt this already, but I will reiterate to all of our listeners, before we do our next TV show or movie related game, I will 100% give Matt plenty of time to watch the
Yeah.
movies. So then it's all in his court. Right now, you can
prepped.
blame me. I give these guys those brackets day of. They don't know what they're getting into. And again, I assume that most people have seen Taken because, again, most people are normal. But I
Yeah.
forget Matt is actually a serial killer
Hey,
and
I
doesn't
watched
watch
it
movies.
now, so suck it.
And what did you think of Taken, Matt?
I thought it was really good. I wouldn't watch the second or the third one.
I don't
thought
think
the first
anybody
one
did.
was good.
So
You know, I agree. Personally, I'm a big fan of Abduction. I think it's really good.
it has to happen because without Abduction, how does Liam Neeson have a job?
He doesn't, dude. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, what's more believable than like a 68-year-old man who's beating the crap out of everyone?
Yeah, for its time, it was good. Like if that came out today, you might be like, okay, this. Is
He
kinda-
was great in the new Naked Gun movie. Granted, it's comedy.
No,
and
dude,
he
that
plays it
scene,
well,
that
but-
scene at the end, I was telling you guys, it got a little corny. Like when he's like chasing after the car they're about to load the girl up on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just sprint like, okay, buddy.
Hey man, if there is
better
any
stop.
old man who could sprint and catch up to a vehicle, I would put my money on Liam Neeson over anybody else.
Liam Neeson's.
Liam Neeson, because he's built like that.
That's where you drew the line, though. Not killing 185 people.
Matt's like, he's kind of running a little fast.
Nah, he's a
See,
stud.
he
dude.
punched a hole through that guy's chest, but this car scene is outrageous.
Matt pulls out the radar gun. You're losing me. You're losing me.
He's going way too fast.
All right, segment 2. These guys.
Wait, we're in pop culture news.
Did you have something?
Yeah, Taylor Swift and
Get
Travis
no.
Kelce are
We'll
again.
catch you guys in segment 2.
Introducing Ultra Sticky Notes. So sticky you won't even believe it. Like this is so crazy sticky. You won't believe it. It's so sticky it's sexy. It's gonna turn you on. The minute you peel that first note off, you're gonna be like, get the Ultra Sticky Notes today, and you'll be so sticky it's crazy.
2.
Welcome to episode 6, baby.
This is Push Up and I'm Overweight.
Oh my god.
What a title. Gentlemen, I've got questions.
Oh.
What's new, huh? And I will
that
call
the
in an
question?
expert. No. My first question.
What's new, huh?
Well, okay. Here's my first question. We're going to start with Nick. Did I turn my boyfriend into a vampire?
Are you on the Yahoo stuff again?
I am on the Yahoo stuff again.
Only when you French kissed him.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, I could go all sorts of different ways with that, but I'm going to go with probably.
Okay.
For one specific reason, but I'll leave that up to the folks who are listening's imagination.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Tommy, question for you, buddy. My son has a microwave in his room?
Yes.
More of a statement.
I like that, though. It's
Okay.
smart.
What are your
Very-
thoughts on microwaves in rooms?
I think it's very bold. It says that I'm looking to get to my 600-pound life. Like there's no fussing, no nothing. Like you have what you need there. A mini fridge and a microwave.
That's ballin'.
That's some BD energy.
I'm here for it.
That's- yeah.
What's BD stand for?
Big dong.
Big dog energy.
Big dog energy.
Big dog.
So, for my next question, unfortunately, nobody in this room is capable of answering. So, we're going to go ahead and call our black expert, Randall. Hold on. Let's see if he answers. If he doesn't, I will be heartbroken.
It's 5:30. He's probably off.
Yeah, he should be. He's been off since 4 normally, unless they had another power outage. Oh, man, if he doesn't answer, we're going to have issues.
Hey, Tommy.
Hello, sir.
Dr. Wilcox, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. You're on air right now with Mic'd Up and Mildly Qualified.
I love it.
So, as you can imagine, I have a question that only a black gentleman can answer, so I had to call you.
Okay. I am honored to be the honorary black fellow.
You're the king, buddy. So, speaking of royalty, question for you. What country is Queen Latifah the ruler of?
I have no idea.
You are aware of Queen Latifah, legendary actress. I'm assuming she got that name due to being some sort of monarch, yeah?
I would imagine so, but in my culture, you don't necessarily have to have been anything to call yourself that.
So you're telling me King LeBron James is not the ruler of something?
And I'm really going to blow your mind with this one. Are you ready for this one?
I am.
And I don't know if you know this guy, but Dr. Dre, not a real doctor.
You're shitting me.
Not a real doctor. That may take you by surprise, but nope, not a real doctor.
What about Dr. J? Did he have a medical license?
He did not.
Oh, my
He
God.
did not. But I will say he was surgical the way he drove the lane, but that's probably as close to any surgery or any doctorate that he had. So,
Hey, you know what? Thank you for teaching us something today. I did not expect any of this.
well, like our culture is difficult to learn. There's a lot of little nuances. A lot of people that call themselves little are not really little.
So, in a character like Biggie Smalls, which one was he? Was he Biggie or was he Small?
Biggie Smalls. Well, yeah, that's a good question because he was big, but there wasn't much smallness about him.
True.
No.
Just a
And you
conundrum.
two share a name, Big Papa.
Only to the right people, buddy.
Just wait until
And
you learn
I
that.
would imagine if we put you guys side by side, might be hard to tell who's who.
You're not wrong there. I do imagine I look like a handsome African American fella myself.
I got to stop you there. No, now that's something that should be universal. Handsome is not one that we use with that man. So I actually apologize for saying that about you now that I think about it.
Oh, thanks. I love you. Well,
And
Mr.
I'm so happy that I can share my culture in this small community up here.
This is an
awesome,
educational
man.
podcast.
I love it. This is how you break down the divide. You got to get in there.
Yeah, we
You
have
gotta
no
talk about
barriers
the
here.
stuff that really matters.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Randall, we thank you again for joining us on Mic'd Up and Mildly Qualified. We'll call you the next time we have a question only you can answer.
Man, I definitely appreciate being a part of it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. I'll probably see you tomorrow.
All right, my man.
All right, bye, buddy.
All right, everybody.
See ya.
Bye,
Randall.
man. Have a good night.
Just wait until you learn that Tupac actually only had one Pac.
Well, son of a
It's
bitch.
insane.
All right.
love
Question
Randall.
for, let's see here. We're going to go question for Tommy again. I like our guest here.
Get it, Tommy.
What kind of milk do chess players drink?
They play chess?
Yeah, if you play chess, what type of milk you drinking?
Breast milk.
Something diabolical. Just cat milk.
Goat milk.
Because they're chess players.
At milk?
There's something diabolical that smells. It's got a thickness to it. Viscosity.
Tommy plays chess, dude.
I love
you play
chess.
And
And he's not wrong. He hasn't said a wrong thing yet.
It's not quite white.
as he pulls up a quart of cat milk,
Straight from the source.
it's covered in scratches.
Matt, next question
my
to you,
God,
buddy.
dude.
Has anyone ever been shooted in the balls and survived? Ouch.
I mean, no, but I got shot in the nose one time and survived.
I wasn't asking about you specifically. I'm just saying that you think somebody's been shot in the nutsack and lived.
Oh, guaranteed. They just,
Are they the same?
Oh, God.
they're nuts.
Could be.
No.
Shot in the nose?
I mean, you can just slap them with the.
You shot him in the nose, right?
It wasn't me.
No, that would have
Was
been
Was it Sean?
Carlos.
It was Carlos.
It was Carlos.
That's right. It's
My
still
little brother's
stuck in his
birthday
face.
party.
There's a
And it
BB
was-
stuck in his face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Oh, I thought it was like a big gun. I was like, that's what that
It makes sense, right?
You some bitch.
My last question, Mr. Nick, this is going to go to you.
Okay.
Can you put raw chicken in the microwave?
It's probably a microwave in that lady's son's room.
Listen, if your son has a microwave in his room, your son's trying to tell you something. So raw chicken, no microwaves?
No microwaves.
Oh, bummer. All right, whoever's next.
For orca left in limbo, zoo resorts to sexual stimulation to stop inbreeding. Right? So I read that headline and I was like, is this crazy enough? And then I read this sentence. A male killer whale at a closed marine zoo is being sexually stimulated by his trainers to stop him inbreeding with his mother. That's when I was like, we're on to something. This marine land shut down in January, but the managers, the French government, and animal rights activists have not agreed on where or how the orcas should be rehomed. The closure comes ahead of a French law taking effect in December, which bans the use of whales in marine zoo shows. The impasse means that the pair, Wiki 24, and her 11-year-old son, Kaijo, are still being kept in their pools and cared for. Last week, activist groups obtained overhead footage showing 2 trainers standing on the edge of the pool as he lies upside down. One trainer holds onto a flipper as the other stimulates the whale, who can be seen writhing about in the water.
We've said it before on the pod. I'm a larger man. Is there an opportunity here?
Wiki can be seen in an adjacent pool facing towards her son, who is being held. Keeping them in separate pools permanently is considered harmful to their well-being, as orcas are sociable animals.
So hold on. This whale's being stimulated while staring into the eyes of its child?
No. Staring in the eyes of its mother.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Even
God.
better.
I don't know if that's worse. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jesus, that's
Bro, these are cool places.
It's a happening spot, man.
Yeah.
It's
I was going to
happening.
say, there's a lot going on here. I've never fancied myself a zookeeper, but maybe.
But Tommy's putting his 2 weeks notice in.
I'm getting online courses for a biologist.
At no point in my marine biology university course did it say I had to jerk it off, but, we learn something new every day.
How to make orca go boom.
Oh my
Turn
God.
around and look at the other people. That's why they pay me.
It's a living.
My mother would be so proud.
Oh my goodness. All right, you guys ready for this or what?
Oh, boy, here we go.
Yes, you are, baby. All right, am I the asshole for refusing to give up my aisle seat on a 6-hour flight to a mom who wanted to sit next to her teen son?
Yes.
Hey, you never know, Tommy. I, 31-year-old female, a.k.a. Thomas, travel a lot for work.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Keep those going.
I'm here all night, baby.
I'm leaving when the podcast is over.
Travel a lot for work and always book an aisle seat because I get claustrophobic. Last week, I was flying from Boston to LAX, about a 6-hour flight. Yeah. I booked my ticket 2 months ago and even paid extra to choose my seat in advance. Still the asshole, Tommy?
Keep going.
When I boarded, a woman in her late 40s was in the middle seat next to mine, and her 15-year-old son was in the row directly across the aisle. As soon as I sat down, she asked if I'd be willing to swap with him so she could sit next to him. I asked where his seat was, and it turned out to be a middle seat in the row across. I politely declined, explaining I paid for the aisle because I get anxious and need the extra space. She got annoyed and said it was just a seat and that he was her son, and I could survive in the middle for a few hours. Well, she's getting sassy now. I said no again, and she made a big show of sighing and muttering about selfish travelers. The son didn't seem upset at all. He had headphones on and was already watching something. Yeah, he's like, dude, I don't even want to say
He's like, please, lady, do not change seats with me.
I'm saying. Throughout the flight, she kept making little comments loud enough for me to hear, like some people don't understand what it's like to be a mother.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. You want to rescind your
right.
comment, buddy? No, I'm just kidding. There's more.
Okay.
So, when we landed, a guy in the row behind us told me I should have just switched to be nice because families should sit together.
Bro, the whole plane's on her side? No, that's crazy.
Yeah. My coworker thinks I did nothing wrong and that people need to stop expecting strangers to fix bad seating arrangements. Am I the asshole for refusing to switch?
No.
No, unfortunately not. That it is a teenage son. Like if it was like a 5-year-old kid who's terrified of flying, maybe. Yeah. But a teenager doesn't like parents anyways.
So he said, nah.
I'm pinching him the whole time. No one's going to believe you. Pull his hair back. Dude, you got your hair cut. Your son's a real handful. You don't want to see, lady.
Is this why you're on the no-fly list?
No fly.
It's because of that beard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, dude.
Oh,
Don't
my
trust me.
Don't trust.
Yeah, I would say, like,
I
if
pull
it's
everything out of my pocket. Like
Do you remember that? Do you remember that story you told me when you went to Hawaii? Was everybody thought you were related to them or something like that? What was
It was crazy. Everyone would look at me and they would smile and like nod their head. Like, I know I look like I'm from here. I do, but I'm not. I swear. True story. I was called Randy probably 18, 19 times.
Randy.
They treated me phenomenal. Everywhere we went, extra food, obviously. And it was just tremendous, like an extra scoop. Like I got you, big fat ass. You are starving, I can tell. By the way, you're sweating us watching. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I was treated like a local, and it was nice.
You should have just became Randy for that.
Should have just stayed there. Yeah. I should have said Randy, paint airbrush.
Is that the neck tattoo that says Randy there? Is that
Randall. That's
in case you
actually
come
my
back?
first husband.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
We just got the phone with them.
Yeah, that's true.
It was pretty cool.
Is that why you guys didn't talk too much? It's just kind of tense, right? Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you.
PTSD.
All right. Anything else for segment 2? Mm-mm. Well, then we'll catch you guys all for this game. Hey everybody, welcome to Stinky Mike's Full House. That's right, it's me. I've settled down. I've decided that I no longer want to be the scum of the earth. So I met this nice young lady. What was it, Trixie? And you said you were a lot lizard? I've never heard of such a thing, but I'll tell you, she did a lot of things for me at this Love's gas station that no woman before has ever thought to do. And so I've decided to take young Trixie here and we're gonna make a family. What's that, your ovaries don't work? Well, okay, we'll just adopt some kid who looks like he's probably a minority, and then people will really start to like me and think I've changed things around. Anyways, folks, we hope to hear from you again soon. Bye!
It's segment 3 of Mic'd Up and Mildly Qualified.
We have a game because, again, like I mentioned before, I'm well aware of the complaints against Matt. Again, we're limited here.
Yeah.
I get it. So for today's bracket,
We also don't like what's happening.
it's out of our control.
I cannot be stopped.
For today's bracket, we decided to not do anything pop culture related. Welcome to the Pop Culture Podcast.
Yeah, thanks for ruining the pod.
But it is a simple one, guys. It is the most annoying sound. I bracketed out 16 seeds here for the most annoying sound, and I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on each of them as we go through this bracket. So, being that I'm not participating, there's 3 of you. We'll have a constant tiebreaker. Okay. I'm simply here to moderate. So we're going to jump right on in to my number 1 seeded chewing with your mouth open against the number 16 seeded sneezing.
Are you calling us out in order here?
We'll start with Tommy, and then we'll jump to Matt for the next one, and then you.
This one's an easy pick, bro.
So, Tommy, your thoughts real quick. Which one's more annoying, chewing with your mouth open or sneezing?
Absolutely chewing with your mouth open. That is criminal.
Yeah,
Criminal.
I don't disagree. Mr. Matt, your thoughts?
My aunt will never hear this podcast.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Star?
Yeah, Star. Dude,
Star gets a lot of reference on the pod.
That's got some issues with his aunt.
that broad will never keep her damn mouth shut.
That's
dude.
Aunt Broad to you.
She is just, oh my God. So definitely chewing with the mouth open. No, and it's not just me that has the issue with it, right?
I think I've unwoken some trauma here.
I'm saying, dude, my mom is always, up on her about it. It's like, woman, just close your damn mouth when you're eating. You know what I mean?
Okay. And Nick, is it a clean sweep?
Yeah, it's wet and it has a visual.
I mean,
So it's a double whammy right there.
my aunt's wet. Is that what you just said?
No.
That's weird, dude.
Damn, dude. I can't stop thinking about your aunt. She looks anything like you.
I mean,
I'm just imagining you with flowy hair.
she is single, and I thought she was a lesbian, but maybe you could turn her straight, Tommy.
You tell her she can take me around town in that Subaru any day.
She actually does drive a Subaru.
If you tell me she has cut off sleeve shirts, I'm blacking out. I'm blacking out, dude. How many dogs does she have? I know they're big. Tell me how big they are, Matt. Just tell me how big they are, babe. Please.
I feel violated myself.
Stop starving this man. Give him what he wants.
If they're Great Pyrenees, I'm gonna bust.
I can't breathe.
Oh my God.
And on that note,
With all due respect.
respectfully, of course, yeah.
Oh my God.
We're going to jump down to the bottom there. Matt, we have the 15 seed.
What Tommy's going to do to freaking Aunt Star if she's not careful.
Dude, I'm
15
literally
seated
crying.
Facebook.
pen clicking. So clicking of the pen.
Once a year, his mom does post a happy birthday to her sister Star, so she's not going to be hard to find.
Are we done with Matthew's aunt?
I don't know if we ever
They're
will be.
obsessed. Oh my God.
I mean, Matt, you do this to yourself. You brought up Star multiple times now.
This is like the second time. She deserves it.
That's still multiple. So 15 seeded pen clicking against the number 2 seed. Oh boy, slurping liquids.
Yeah, that one's an easy one for me. I got to go slurping liquids up there.
Again, it's wet.
So okay, is that a clean? is that a clean sweep, Tommy? Slurping liquids.
Absolutely, 100%. There's That's super. Pens clicking, I don't mind.
Okay.
But the slurping liquids, ooh, I just want to get the cup and scrunch their head into it.
Like, like if the pen was wet and you clicked it, it might be a tie.
Oh, geez.
I don't know what
Sounds are worse when they're wet.
Well, Nick, up to you now. Here we've got the number 9 seated at the top. Any ringtone versus the number 8 seated whistling. And when I say any ringtone, I don't care if it's a song I like. When I hear it as a ringtone, it automatically annoys me. So
we're not specifically talking that Nokia like.
If that's the one that your mind goes to, roll
every
with
time.
it. Yeah.
I have no issue with whistling. I like it all.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll go ringtones.
Is that a Tommy? How do you feel about ringtones versus whistling?
I am of Hispanic descent, so everyone and their mother whistles about everything.
So they say hi.
They do. That's like some sort of dialect. And I'm good with whistling. The ringtones, though, when you hear like a song, it's especially criminal if it's their text message notification. Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
So ringtone for you, Matt? Ringtone?
I mean, I don't really have an issue with either.
That adds up.
But Rod's ringtone, it's always some pretty lame country song. So, I'll go any ringtone.
Okay, ringtone moves on.
Just Buck Cherry or something.
Imagine.
There's nothing worse than sitting in a meeting and
No, I'm just kidding.
someone's getting text in the middle of a meeting. It's just like, ding, ding, ding. I'm like, dude, motherfucker, turn it off. What are you doing?
There's our effort for
she
the
is,
episode.
baby.
I wanted to use it.
Hey, you used it well.
I got to do it.
Yeah.
All right, good.
It's a good one. It's a good usage.
All right, jumping down to the bottom here. Oh, good. I'm glad Tommy's getting to pick this one. So we have the number 7 seed, Dogs Licking Themselves, versus the number 10 seeded Snorting.
Boy, you better quit.
Snorting. Sorry, like as if you were trying to hawk a loogie. So snorting. Yeah.
Oh.
Tommy's always licking himself, so.
So I'm going to go with 10, because I just watched Dogs and Envy. And it's okay. I was like, oh, you don't even know what you got. No bills. Look at you folded over. Damn. What a life, dude.
So, Mr. Matt, dogs licking themselves or snorting?
I mean, I don't really care about either, to be quite honest.
Shocking. Again. Bro, every time I bring him in for a bracket with something I think he can freaking commit to, it's,
No,
I
I
just
don't
don't
get it.
care, bro. I'm just here, bro.
I've never once
No,
seen
I
a
don't-
dog lick themselves.
I don't get annoyed at like things like that. I mean, those things are very.
Bro, when,
minor.
when it is late night, I'm like trying to go to bed and I hear my stupid hairless dog just go into town on himself. I want to kill him. So
See, I have a stupid chihuahua, but he doesn't really lick his nuts. So, let me for the sake of a good time, I'll go snorting.
okay, so Nick,
Give Nick
tiebreaker.
See, this one's hard. I thought, did you pick snorting?
I picked snorting.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
so
Oh,
it's
you did?
someone-
Oh, dogs licking themselves.
Okay,
then.
sorry.
There
So
you go,
now
yeah.
tiebreaker to Nick.
This one's hard because they're both wet sounds.
Indeed.
Key word of the day: wet.
Moist sounds.
Oh god.
God, Tommy's right though. When you can just hear it in the freaking dark, and you know what's happening.
Yeah, but then you.
Snorting's gross though because it takes like a concerted effort, and that comes from a human being that can
You
control
kind of
themselves.
accidentally said the C word, but I'm going to.
Concerted.
Yeah, no. You was like, you kind of stuttered on it. Like, it's fine. We're good.
I already used this episode's F word. I cannot use.
Well, you didn't say it technically. You just accidentally stuttered on something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you're good.
He said,
Anyways,
okay.
I'm all right.
Yeah, you're fine. Snorting
Okay,
then?
I got a reputation to uphold.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, guys, rest in peace to the
Mic'd
mic'd
up
up
and
and
mildly
there's the second one down.
We're going to come back with a really good third show.
Lucky number 3.
snorting
Snorting. Okay.
because of the results of it.
That's true. All right, Matt, we've got the smoke detector chirp against loud engines. So I'm talking the Harley Davidsons and just like old style vehicles that people for no other reason than to be obnoxious are just revving the hell out of, whether it's at a car show or just driving down the street or to let people know that they have small testicles. I don't know.
That's what I was about to say. Whenever you hear one of those going right down the road, it's like, hey, sorry about your penis.
Yeah, no, it is never cool. I know they think it's cool. It's never cool. But anyways, that against a smoke detector chirp.
Yeah, so I think the only time I've been annoyed with the loud engines and all that stuff was at night in the country when there's a couple of Fords, 6.0s, they were deleted and they're
Was it a
just
Ford Ranger?
they're just romping on them, dude.
Freaking Ford Ranger.
Damn Ford Ranger. Outside of that, and that was only because I was working like 18-hour days, so typically I don't really care, But that smoke detector chirp, dude, it's got to be it. I hate it.
I'm going to go with the smoke detector chirp because has anybody smoke detector ever started dying in like the middle of the day?
No, it's
No.
always in an
Nah,
inconvenience.
It was like
It's
2
always,
o'clock in the
yeah.
morning, right? Yeah, so smoke detector chirp.
Is that a clean sweep, Tommy?
Absolutely. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't have autism, so engines don't bother me.
Fair.
That's a good answer.
Is that a thing?
Loud noises. I don't have to cover my.
Oh, I don't like the truck pull at the fair. Do I have autism?
Yeah.
No,
But
that's
for other reasons.
Yeah, it's not that. I don't think.
All right,
That's just like horrible. That's painfully loud.
it's
That
awful.
is.
Thank you for having an
You
opinion
didn't.
on that.
You don't like
Matt.
it?
That was really good that you came out and finally,
Yeah.
instead of being a piece of boiled chicken. That was good.
Which is what he has for lunch every day.
Boiled chicken is crazy.
Yeah, you eat like.
I don't even eat like that anymore. That was clean bulking when.
Did it work?
Yeah, dude. Look at me. I'm huge.
He's like, why is everybody laughing so hard at
He
that?
said that so timidly. Yeah, dude, look at me. I'm huge.
It's insane. Like you were.
Well, I was
eating
going to make
like
a
you
bad
were-
joke at the end of it, but
You were eating like a monitor lizard, and I was like, "This is insane."
a monitor. What
things
the
you're
hell even
eating-
is that, dude?
It's like
You've never seen a monitor lizard?
oh, the most famous one, Joanna. You ever seen Joanna from Rescuers Down Under, right?
My wife?
Oh. Yeah.
That's what I thought we were talking about.
Yeah, tremendous. Yeah.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Nick, while I'm looking this up, you're starting us off with the number 11 seed, Insects Buzzing, versus number 6 seed, Loud Children.
Dude, I will take
Dude.
all 140 kids at the club screaming over the one fly that works its way into my office every single summer. Flies, yeah, insects buzzing.
Oh.
Because it comes like that. You can hear them get closer. It's like,
Yeah, it was a lizard named Joanna. So, Insects Buzzing.
like I hate that. Yeah, insects buzzing.
All right. Tommy, Insects Buzzing or Loud Children?
I have children, so I'm clearly going to go with 6 because it does things to you that makes you feel like you're going insane. It brings out monsters inside of you.
I get overstimulated with my children, so maybe perhaps I
You
am.
have way too many.
That's true.
Dude.
I have a
I don't
miniature
even,
boys and girls.
I don't
club at
even
my
think
house.
it's that. I think, a man could have one. We're just not as patient as females.
No, absolutely not.
So-
Your kids are just loud
Dude.
and they scream
Dude.
and you want to yell, so instead you almost just bite your lips off.
So we've got Insects Buzzing, Children. Matt
Dude,
is the
it's-
other parent in the room.
It's so children. And my wife will say that, that same thing about me. She would know that answer if you
But
asked her.
it's also like there's the whole science behind like women and men can hear different octaves, right? Like when we have Jill bartend at the speakeasy and she can't hear me in a crowded room, Jeff will be like, no, you got to talk higher. So instead of me being like, hey, can I get an old fashioned? She'll be like, Jill, can I have an old fashioned? And then it cuts right through all the noise and she can hear it. It's crazy.
Is it worth it to get a drink?
It is. She makes a really good old fashioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy, we've got Tapping Fingernails versus Alarm Clocks, 13 seed versus 4 seed.
Ooh, that's really tough. I mean, tapping fingernails is just kind of like a stereotype that goes with that. You think you can imagine the lady,
Oh, yeah.
dirty nails,
Most definitely.
sitting at a DMV,
Get a DMV.
just looking at you like you're an absolute imbecile as you fumbling with every document you've ever.
Did you
owned in
recently
your
go to
life.
the DMV, Tommy?
It was in Carson City, and it was everything you thought it would be.
Yeah.
my
They're never a
goodness.
pleasant experience. Nobody ever has fun at a DMV.
No.
It was insanity. I'm going to have to go with alarm clocks.
oh, my God.
Only
Matt-
because every day I pray I don't hear it and I take the long one. And every morning it just wakes me up and I'm back alive and I'm just like to my loud kids and the snorting and the ringtones and the chewing with the mouth open. So
Well, very good. Alarm Clocks, Matt. Up to you.
Oh, it's so alarm clocks. There's nothing worse than waking up to an alarm clock. Man, it's especially when you got to set like 2 or 3 of them. You snooze the first one, next one goes off, and
Yeah.
next thing you know, no, can't make that joke. Never mind.
Okay.
That was I was about to go south real quick, Tom. I had to
Well, tell me after.
tell me how.
Nick, was it a clean sweep for alarm clock?
Yeah, like I set one the other day because I was afraid I was going to accidentally fall asleep on the couch and miss this kid's birthday party. And I got up to take a shower and it started going off in the shower. And I was like, oh, I can just wait until I'm done showering to turn that off. I got 15 seconds in and was like, give me my phone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're on to our last one here with Mr. Matt for round one. Matt, we've got snoring, not snorting, versus feet dragging.
Yeah, so my wife always falls asleep faster than me. Like, she's one of those people that as soon as their head hits the
The
pillow,
only time she finishes before Matt.
facts. No, I'm just kidding. You ain't first, you're last. All right. Anyways.
It's about the journey.
Tommy
you ain't
knows.
first, you're on your own.
So she snores like an absolute hog. So I'm definitely going to go snoring.
Matt, did your wife listen to this?
I hope she doesn't. She does bits and pieces of the episodes, but
Okay,
I don't know if she makes it this
Well,
far.
I'm gonna make sure she hears that you
No,
call her
no.
a hog. So.
No, she snores like a. She's not.
okay.
Yeah.
Nick.
He didn't call her stupid. He just said sometimes she acts stupid.
So Nick, snoring or feet dragging?
What does feet dragging sound like?
I
Yeah,
don't know,
that
like,
does that
you're
does
not lifting up your feet enough while you're walking. You hear a lot more with like flip flops and sandals kind of things
no,
too.
that does nothing to me. So snoring.
Okay, all right. Snoring. It's a Tommy clean sweep on that.
Dude, you already know Tommy snores like a freaking hog,
I
too,
actually
dude.
don't because
Really?
it's just silence because I'm fighting for my life. So there's no sleep apnea. I just don't breathe. And I wake up more tired than when I fell asleep. My lips are blue.
He does that thing where every 3 minutes he goes.
Gasps. And it's back into the darkness. It's a beautiful flirt.
His Apple Watch goes. We noticed that your heart rate dropped to 4 last night.
I wake up to 14 alarms. Your oxygen level was 8.
We called 911 for you. They couldn't get the door down.
But I'm going to have to go also, with snoring. It's infuriating, though feet dragging is impossibly agitating. Especially when it's your kids and you buy their shoes and you watch them destroy them like the day of.
I was gonna say I added that one specifically for my wife who complains about feet dragging all the time to me. I don't know,
Really?
like much like Nick, I don't notice it as much
Yeah.
until she points it out, and then I'm like, oh, okay, now I can't not hear it, and it's driving me nuts. But yeah, no, she can't stand that.
I would have never had to go to college if I got $1 for every time my mom said, "Pick your feet up."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, we're on to round 2. We're gonna start with who am I starting with? Tommy this time. We've got chewing with your mouth open versus a ringtone.
Forgive me, Star. I love you, girl. I have to go with chewing with your mouth open because I'll take a ringtone because it's short. It's short. And you're probably not going to hear it all the time unless your significant other or something. But someone who chews with their mouth open, living with that or being around that all the time is enough to drive to hold them till the bubbles are less and less in the tub.
Oh wait, I wrote it on. I don't. Matt, chewing or ringtone? I'm sorry.
On this one, I mean, I'm sure if I was around somebody chewing with their mouth open all the time, that would be the case. But I deal with their whole ringtone deal more often, so I'm going to have to go that route. for
Okay,
sure.
so Nick, you're tie breaking it then.
Nothing makes me freaking almost break my neck turning my head in public than someone's ringtone going off. But
Oh,
chewing with your mouth open makes me gag. So chewing with your mouth open.
it makes you gag?
Yeah.
It's kind of soft, Nick. I'm not going to lie, bro.
Keep it going.
Ain't making me so.
It's like almost. All right.
And completion.
Success.
Matt, we're starting with you here at the bottom. Snorting versus slurping. 2 mouth noises nobody likes.
Can we get some nouns?
some nouns?
Can we get some nouns after those?
Yeah. Let's go with snorting snot and slurping soup. We're going to go with some S words today.
This one, I'm probably going to go snorting.
Snorting, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, snorting. It's not even close.
Okay. Tommy, clean sweep on snorting?
Yeah, absolutely.
Slurping is like a nice hot soup or a delicious smoothie. Snorting there's no good end result to that.
It's bile. It's hot.
My wife gets so pissed when I do it to like hawk up a little.
Yeah, go into the other room.
Ain't nobody doing that, bro. Tommy, do you go into the other room if you're going to hawk a loogie?
I don't hawk loogies.
I will cup a fart and throw it in my wife's face. Do you think I'm leaving a room
Jesus
for a loogie? No.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a foul person. Tommy,
He burps into the microphone once an episode.
hey man, it's for the audience. Tommy, we've got the smoke alarm chirp versus an alarm clock. 2 electronic noises against each other now. And make sure you talk real close to the mic. Your levels are low, and I can't get you any higher.
You got it.
baby.
I'm going to say the alarm clock, like I said, it just reminds me every day that I have to face the world. So we're going to go with the alarm clock for me, man.
Okay.
The smoke detectors every now and then.
All right, so Matt, what smoke alarm chirp versus alarm clock? What are you going with?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with alarm clock simply because, the smoke detector, you just put a new battery in her, and she's a happy camper. See, alarm clocks, you're going to be setting those until
The what
you retire
clock?
and you're dead.
Did you guys hear that?
He said, say it again.
What alarm?
Okay. What do you think he
Alarm?
said?
Lerm.
Alarm.
The alarm clock.
She going crazy.
Nick, clean sweep.
No, it's the smoke detector chirp because again, it's never at a convenient time. I'm never like cooking dinner, waiting for water to boil, and I hear boop, and I'm like, oh, let me get on that real quick. No, it's 3:00 in the morning, and I don't know where I am, and it's infiltrated itself into my dream while the dog is freaking out in the front room.
Well, I would say Tommy had a good point though in terms of like you're hearing it significantly less in your life. Like the alarm clock, you're potentially hearing every day depending on who you are. Whereas the chirp, you're maybe hearing once a year.
I could not tell you the last time an alarm clock woke me up.
Really?
I beat it every time.
What the hell?
Maybe see a doctor.
Like my body knows like 7 minutes out. It's like, hey, just get up.
Time to
You
shine.
beat it. Okay, I thought you just slept right through it.
No,
Concerning.
no. I'm just up before it.
Oh,
I've missed so many flights. I've never made a flight. All right. Let's see. Who do we... Okay, so Matt. Snoring versus loud children.
Oh, man. It's definitely children.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even going to, yep. My children, after a long day of dealing with the teens here, dude, it just is the cream on the pie, you know what I mean? Just that's a bad one. Maybe that needs to be deleted too.
No.
No, it's just... an
Weird.
It wasn't intentional, you know? Yeah.
Cream on the pie. You're the first person I've ever heard
You know, whipped cream, dude. Whipped cream, bro. Do I have to say whipped cream on the pie? You know what I mean? Come on now.
You just don't eat regular pies. Everything's pumpkin
dude,
with you.
Yeah, you're gonna. Oh, dude, I want to make a joke so bad and I can't. Oh, I'm gonna-
What? How bad is it? Well, the joke was so bad, folks, you're going to notice a strange cut here. Don't worry. We're going to get right back to it. So, Matt, you went with children.
Yeah, there you go.
Nick.
Anything that messes with my sleep is the most annoying. So give me snoring. When I used to travel a lot for work, I stayed with my buddy Al, and he had sleep apnea like you would not believe, to the point where I had to wear earplugs in the room. So
Okay.
snoring.
So, Tommy, you're tie-breaking it here, buddy. Snoring or children?
Tommy, as a father, you do the
As
right
a
thing.
father, I can tell you, it's loud children have awakened some demons in me that it is it's really difficult. So I have to go with loud children.
Okay. Children moves on.
Just set that down wherever, bud.
All right. Nick, we are on to chewing with your mouth open versus alarm clock.
Chewing with your mouth open.
I was going to say that was an easy one for you. Tommy.
I'm gonna have to go with chewing with your mouth open because I know someone in particular who's done it their whole life, and it's not so much like a eating; it's they're trying to savor it as they're eating, so they're going.
Oh God.
And
That doesn't help.
I've wanted to poison every dish they've ever eaten. So I'm going with that as well.
Here, eat this one. Eat this one.
Matt, any thoughts on that?
I mean, not like it matters now, but I was definitely going to go alarm clocks for sure.
All right.
It's insane.
Jumping down.
But you're here like early for your shift every day.
Yeah, but I also have like
You get
two
up and go to
alarms
the
I gotta
gym at
wake
like
up.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Not since summer. I've been selling. 8 a.m. is too early of a start. I don't have it in me to wake up at 4 and go to the gym.
Hey, him and I have been playing video games super late, so we've been
Too.
killing it.
Tommy's addicted.
How long are you staying at the gym that you have to wake up at 4 to make your 8 o'clock shift?
So I have kids, Nick. So as a single man, you wouldn't understand.
No.
it's like- yeah. So it's basically like wake up 4:15, boom, go to the gym, right? And then you come back, and then you got to shower, right? Get ready for the day, right? And then you're done, and then you got to start prepping the kids' breakfast, right? And then you got to wake the little turds up, and then you got to try to force them to eat that breakfast, and then you got to get them dressed, you got to get them out the door, and by the time, boom, bam, 7:55, you're walking into the door. Actually, you have kids waiting for you in front of the teen center.
Yeah, I got 2 words for you that's going to help in that whole breakfast thing. Go-gurt.
That's crazy.
Bro, my kids make their own cereal, and he was like shocked that my kids eat cereal
Dude,
every
your
morning.
children should not just be stuffing sugar down their gullet at freaking.
Oh, it's Special K. They're fine.
It's Raisin Bran.
It's good. They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Just dry steel cut oats.
If it was up to Matt, he'd be
waters.
boiling a chicken at 4:15 every morning.
Waking them up to go to
No,
the gym
like
for
what-
3 hours.
3 hours.
What? Do these come in men's?
Oh, dude, oh man, I'm getting baited tonight. It's terrible.
All right, so we're on to who did I ask?
Wait, what one?
Chewing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you and Tommy
Chewing
both said
That's
chewing.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Terrible
now
pick.
we've got children, loud children versus snorting, and I think it's Matt Who's up? I don't know. Matt, go ahead and give us children versus snorting.
Yeah, that's the easy answer for me. Children, for sure.
Oh God, it's snorting. It's snorting. Snot is so
Nick,
freaking
you can't say
gross.
this when you don't
and when
have
you make
children.
it come out of your mouth, which
This is like the Bluey vote. Nick's vote. We should substitute Tommy's in it because he has kids.
A lot of children, they hit me differently, but I will allow your vote to stay in because that allows Tommy to be our tiebreaker here with children versus snorting.
I've already written children. This was done before it even began.
Yeah, you picked it to win.
have you ever
in the
like
very beginning.
yelled "shut up" with multiple cuss words just generally into the house?
Yes.
Really? No.
Yeah.
No? Oh, you're good, Dad. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, no.
After multiple warnings,
Tommy
or
said,
you
"I'm
just
gonna
sit there and
double
you're like, I'm gonna let him go, I'm gonna let him go, and then you snap.
So if it like to throw it out there, right? And Matt's kids are younger, so I'll give them a little bit of a benefit there. My kids are older. Tommy's kids are older.
Yeah.
They get to a point where they just bully each other and fight with each other, and they just feed off each other and get worse and worse and worse. And it'll be after multiple like, guys, chill out, guys, just don't play with each other. Do something else. And finally, just shut the fudge up, shut the fudge up, because Nick already used our F word. But
We can delete it if you want to use it.
no, yours is good. But
I liked mine.
yeah, I'm gonna keep.
It was
yours.
tasteful.
They knew what I was going for. They knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it gets to a point where they're doing the same thing over and over and getting more and more mad at each other or getting more and more annoying or whatever. And no, you get to a snapping point, especially like in my line of work. But Matt, you'll figure it out as your kids get older too. When you deal with annoying kids for 8 hours and then you go home and deal with annoying kids further into your night, it pushes a whole different set of buttons.
Put them up for adoption.
Considering it.
We'll see Tommy in the news one day.
Man snaps, murders 8.
I didn't just stop at my household.
I was gonna say you're 4 and then the other 4.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on that?
Well, I think I'm gonna lose my freaking championship vote. I already know.
I don't know. This one I can see going either way. We're going to start with our guest here. We have got the championship round between chewing with your mouth open versus loud children. Now, to give you guys an idea, that is our 1 seed versus our 6 seed. So the 1 seed made it as far as we would expect.
The 1 seed is phenomenal. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, you know it, but when you grow up with someone who does it, it is infuriating.
So it's Ricky.
No. He eats like, well, his meals are like death row size. And he eats like he's getting paid to. Like, how we get as much in this.
I say he strikes me as like a hoverer, right? Like he's never more than 6 inches off the plate.
We're right up on it.
Yeah.
We're there for business. And it's like, we don't talk. We just sweat a lot. We just look like we're just a plate of ribs eating. So I've dealt with that my whole life from someone else. And it's infuriating. But I will tell you, when you're tired, sick of life, sick of work, and your kids are like, Roblox, Fortnite. You're like, oh, I get why people beat their kids. Like, that means I don't. It's not my cup of tea, but when I see someone now and they're just mugshot and their hair's to the side, and I'm just like, oh, I get it, man. I get it. So I'm going to go with children.
Okay.
I'm a happy man.
Tommy's calling the jail and he's like, if you need me to post bail, I will do that for you.
I'll give you $10 right now for 2 top ramens.
So
Sending cigarettes into the county prison.
I will send you.
Here's a carton.
I will leave you a child called It, so you can read through that. Read it from back to front. It's a better story.
So, Matt, instead of going with your vote, I'm going to go to Nick first to hear the other side of the argument. Nick, you're going to try to sway him at this point.
That's a
Okay. You got a kid and they're yelling.
all right.
You sprinkle on top the fact that you just gave them some dino nuggies and they are munching on those and you can see just every bit of breading flying out of their mouth, but they're making the most egregious noise on the face of the planet. Right? Chewing with their mouth open makes that so much worse. It makes it a worse noise. You would take a kid being loud over a kid being loud and doing that.
Yep, I'm going. I'm going children. Tommy, if you had a vote, what would you say?
So here's the thing. I personally, the chewing with the mouth open does not bother me that much.
It doesn't bother me
because I do it. I will say, do you know how many times my wife... God, I'm going to call myself out here, I guess. My wife, I don't eat chips anymore, right? I'm doing nuts and fruits, and I hate my life. But prior to that, as people know, my diet was awful, right? My diet was, a box of Girl Scout cookies, wash that down with some milk, go ahead, grab yourself some Takis, Flamin' Hot
Wash
Cheetos.
that down with a Monster Energy drink. Are you kidding?
No. At nighttime, it's milk, buddy. With the Monsters and during the day.
Whole milk.
Yeah. Oh, whole milk. Yeah. No, I'm low fat. I'm not a serial killer. So that being said, my diet was garbage. And my wife would always get mad at me because we'd be watching a show and I'd be, down in these Takis, Hot Cheetos, and she'd be like, why are you moaning? And I'm like, I'm not. and I wish to God, gentlemen, that I was joking. I subconsciously, because I'm chewing with my mouth open and enjoying it too much, I will accidentally moan while eating hot chips.
That is just.
I don't even recognize when I do it. She'll call it out, and then I'll notice it in the moment. I'm like, God,
Dude, that is the
wrong
most
with me?
obese thing I think.
Open your eyes when you do it too.
I imagine it's like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is some fat people stuff
It is,
right there.
As long as you don't lick up the bottom of the tongue,
I can't promise you that I
wrap
didn't.
it on your lip.
So I can't get too mad at chewing because I was a horrible proponent of it. Honestly, when I look at the list, I did the one seating because I know most people absolutely can't stand it.
Is it like a
It is. It's 100% that. No, honestly, out of all these, in terms of what I would consider to be the most annoying,
snorting for me?
dogs licking themselves is up high mainly because my crackhead dog, which has no fur, so he's constantly licking himself. It just like hits a part of my brain that makes me want to snap and murder somebody. Loud children, same thing. Again, mainly when it's like at the end of the day, like at the beginning of the day, we're starting off, we're walking into these doors. I'm used to it, but it's when my night is finishing that way and it's been 12 plus hours of that. Yeah, I'm done. Insect buzzing can drive me nuts if it's pretty ruthless. A lot of them I just don't really care about, though.
I will give you guys this. This morning I called Tommy and I did ask if I could move my office because of the volume of children.
Yeah.
So, all right, I get it.
No, loud children suck. Now, that being said, we want to thank Mr. Tommy for joining us today.
As always.
Always hard to get him over here because he hates me, but I get him every now and then.
I was just working, went home for a minute, and I forgot. I looked at the clock and was like, there's something I had to do at 7. I told you it was 7 too, and you're like, it's 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I got like 2 hours. It's 5. And I, as fast as I could, shoved my kids out of the way, stepped on the dog, just ran out the door.
No, but we love having you because you bring a whole different layer of comedy that
Absolutely.
I just,
No, yeah.
it kills me. Like,
I'm older than you guys, so I've suffered a lot more through life.
now, Tommy, before we let you loose, man, is there any other funny stories you'd like to share with us, just in case we don't get you on for a few more weeks?
There's a couple pretty intense ones.
Please.
But it's almost like you have to give me an instance for me to tell you a story I have. Do you have anything you want to hear about any particular thing? Like, give me something, a subject.
Okay. Let's go with what? Can you give me a story of a time that you thought for sure you might have accidentally committed a crime?
Oh God.
Oh, there's a lot of those, so it's kind of difficult.
And Matt's involved in
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, Matt's involved in quite a... Yeah, one time I almost made some kids think I was going to murder them in cold blood. That was a good one.
You did tell that story.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It was a good one. There's a couple instances. Man, this is difficult. This is kind of difficult because I got to make sure that I don't give myself up.
Yeah.
But
Because it's not thought he may have committed a crime. It's he 110% committed a crime.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was with Mags, Michael
Oh.
Magnu. We were driving through the desert and we're cruising in my truck. And I remember we're going and like we're hearing like some weird noises and we're like, oh, what is that? That's weird. There's something following us or what is this? It's the middle of the night. Thinking that is crazy. So we drive all the way to town. And I didn't realize I had driven through a sheep herder's electric fence, and we drug the entire thing, the whole fence behind my truck, all the way out from we drove through the canyon all the way back here. And I remember looking at it thinking, I hope that didn't like pull a couple sheep like 10, 20 feet. I didn't bother to go back, and I was just, it took me like 3 hours to cut that from the bottom of my truck. And I just remember thinking, man, I probably shouldn't have been on that road. I probably should have seen that fence, and I probably murdered an animal. It was pretty intense, man. That one haunted me for a while. So see this. Cops are gonna come by, but nothing ever came of it. I was very lucky. I'll tell you. So it's like similar dirt road. I went one time, and This is a crazy story. It's about hunting. So I see a lot of people are getting their antelopes and stuff like that, right? So I had my kids' mom at the time drew an antelope tag, and we're getting ready. Hit Maverick 4 a.m. Get everything. I eat 6 tornadoes and a cinnamon roll and 2 large cups of coffee. I eat like I'm John Candy. So it's pretty crazy. We're heading out there, and we get done with the morning hunt, and I'm like, we're going to head back, take some time. She's like, okay, give me a minute. I saw something. So I'm like, go ahead, go check it out. She leaves. My stomach is gurgling. It's insane, dude. It's making all kinds of noises. So I'm like, I got to take care of this right now. So she leaves, look around, sit down on the running board of the truck. Everything just splatters. I throw the tissue to the wind, and it carries it away. And I'm thinking, oh, she's in the passenger seat. She can't see that. So I pull forward, and I'm sitting there waiting, playing on my phone, middle of nowhere. And I'm like, she's taking forever. This is really ridiculous. And I stand up in the doorway of the driver's seat. And I'm looking, I'm thinking, hey, I'm calling her name. Hey, where are you? And she goes, shh, shh. And I turn around. She goes, there's something out here. And she is 2 inches away from my giant pile of crap. And she's looking at it. She's like, there's something out here. And I start screaming, get away from that. Get away from that. And I live with that. Every time I go hunting, all I can think of is the mountain that she was looking at. I'm like, what animal out here do you think has a belly full of Southwest chicken? I mean, these animals don't have tomato skins and corn kernels. This is and the fact that she was like so intently studying it, because this was when she first got into hunting.
I love that.
I was dizzy, like you could see the stink lines, and she was just studying it, man, inches away. So, I mean, she had a stick in hand ready to get to the bottom of this. And I was like, dude, that will live in my head forever. So that was pretty intense. The dirt road kind of led me to that. A lot of dirt road deuces in my life. That's my country band's name, by the way. Dirt road deuces.
That's good.
My favorite part about having you make me laugh more than any professional comedian. Like, I can't freaking breathe sometimes. Man, it kills me.
Thank you.
Holy cow!
Nice.
Oh my face hurts. Jesus. Well, thank you, Tommy, for joining us. Obviously, we're going to have you back. It is too much fun to not bring you back. Jesus Christ. But again, everybody, thank you for listening to Mic'd Up and Mildly Qualified from the Desert Highway Radio. As we talked about earlier, we do have a new podcast dropping its first episode within the next 7 days. And I will jump right on that. If you're a Stephen King fan, that is the place to be. Also, if you like sports, we have a very interesting generational talent podcast that has a horrible release schedule, but we do, in fact, release stuff on there. So thanks, everybody, again for listening, and we will talk to you in 2 weeks.